So guidance. Guidance is a very old concept and a very old process. Get that first point. Guidance is a very old concept and a very old process. Why they say that? Because it is old. So you should know that when it is old, that means it is unformal. I would say unorganized. It is not formal. It's not. Darmiton, can you off your audio mode, please? Darmiton Tansang, if you can off your audio mode, please. Darmiton, can you please off your audio mode? Okay, so that it will not disturb the class. So here, it is an old process, it's an old concept, and it is not organized at that time. Okay, why? Because it is found during ancient time, not now. Okay, this word guidance is famous later on, but it's already there from ancient time. Okay, when you are not born, I am not born yet. I think our mother is also not born yet, but this guidance is already there with us. Okay, so in ancient time, who gave us guidance? Darmiton, please off your audio mode, please. Darmiton, please off your audio mode. You click from the screen and off kumto balong ukum microphone. Press no topi. Namar ba? It disturb our class. Darmiton, please off your audio mode. Or if you don't off, also please don't talk. So here we can see that guidance is emerged as an essential activity during the time of Comenius. There is one philosopher by the name Comenius, Comenius. This philosopher, during his time, they start recognizing the importance of guidance, and it has been regarded as one of the essential activity. Okay, and this guidance, it is more recognized after World War I. How many of you know in which year this World War I exists? I mean, it already existed, right? So in which year this World War I happened? Can anyone tell me? Who can tell me rightly, or who can tell me wrong also? In which year we have this World War I? Okay, let's see. Somebody answer. Cannot remember. That's true. I get it. That's the honest answer. We cannot remember, isn't it? So let's see another people. 1830.
Okay, mas.
Okay. So let me see some 1830. 1914. Good. Whoever give me the answer is correct. The correct answer is 1914 to 18. We have this World War first. Okay, World War I, whatever you want to say. So because of this World War I, there are so many people who die in the World War I. There are some people who come back home without legs. There are some people who come back home without hand. There are some people who come back home without eyes. So because of that tragedy, so many veterans who come back home, they feel, because they become disabled. From able person, they become disabled person. You understand what I'm trying to say here? Now, for example, I'll give you. This ball pen, here is a ball pen, right? Like this, he go to the war, right? He go to the war they have everything. But the moment the war finish, and when they go home, they are like this. That means no leg, no eye, no hand, and from being able to being disabled. You understand what I'm trying to say here? From being able person to being disabled person. So just imagine, for example, you put yourself in those people who went to World War I. Put yourself into their shoes. Just imagine you went to the war, you went and fight against any people who fights against you, you kill people, and you come back without a leg. How will you feel? You will cry, because you will not be able to walk as you walked before, right? So you will be called disabled. You have to sit on the wheelchair. Just imagine the trauma. Just imagine the pain that they carry with them. The emotions, that confidence levels is going down, because they will think, oh my God, if I go home without a leg, will my wife be still accepted me? Isn't it, right? The veteran will say, will the wife still accepted me without no leg? Will my husband will still accepted me without one eye? I mean, without ear, isn't it? So there is so many things going on with mental disorder. There is depression, there is stress, okay? And there's a lot going on in the mind and heart of that person. There is a lot going on in the mind and heart of that person. Due to this situation, due to this condition, the father of, there is one man who has been called as the father of vocational education and vocational guidance education, okay? And after World War I, people, they start recognizing about the importance of guidance. So they start going to someone who will give them directions, who will give them hope, who will give them faith, who will give them another chance, another opportunity, right? So because of this thing, what I'm trying to say here, that this word guidance is already existent in during the ancient time, but during ancient time it's not taken seriously because there is, people do not understand about this, the importance of this topic, right? But they really recognize when they finish this World War I, and then they really form an organization, and so many organizations they have come forward and conduct so many conference. Okay, in many places they have said, they have talked about this issue of how important guidance is in order to help people to motivate to move forward. Okay, so in 1910, okay, there are already a number of organizations, and in 1914 to 18, in that year, after World War I, they start to develop this guidance movement. So in the World War I, indirectly, they make a significant contribution towards the development of guidance movement. There is a movement. Hum chahiye to chahiye guidance is there, right? There is a movement who will go around and say, guidance is important. People should speak up. People should understand that we need each other's help. Someone should guide them, right? They lost track. They lost direction. It doesn't mean that they have to be depressed. They have to come up. So as far as India, in America, I told you, in America, they have talked about the importance of this guidance. But in India, let's talk about India. As far as India is concerned, the technique of guidance, Jefferson, can you off? Okay. As far as India is concerned, the techniques of guidance is informal art incident. And in India, guidance can be traced back in ancient time. Don't think that India is not working on guidance. India is already there during ancient period, during Vedic period, right? I think some of you you are going to learn about these periods: Vedic period, post-Vedic period, okay, Buddhist period, Muslim periods, all these periods you will study. Okay, so during that time, it's only a transmission of culture, values, beliefs from one generation to another generation. But they don't talk about mental health like we do now, right? Okay, so most of us before, we used to hide our pain in our four-cornered room. We don't like to show to the world that we are sad, we are depressed. But now it has become a taboo. Everyone should talk about this, right? So there is so many commission you will talk about in your fourth semester or third semester. You will be studying about this different commission. Like now, when we talk about this Kothari Commission, 1964 to 66. When I say commission, right? Please try to understand here. Commission means it's almost the same like organization. That means commission is like committee. Now, for example, during coronavirus, during this time, we are in this pandemic era, right? Coronavirus pandemic, we are dealing with this. And do you know the health department, they have formed different committee to look after this pandemic, right? So the same thing in education also. In education department, they have different committee, different commission to look into this matter, right? So here the Kothari Commission 1964 to 66, they have also recommended about the, that guidance should begin from the lowest class of the primary school. You please write down the Kothari Commission, Kothari, 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 Kothari Commission, 1964 to 1966. They have recommended that this guidance should be there right from the lowest classes. That means from the primary level, then to for helping these pupils. When I say pupils, means the children. For helping children to start realizing their goal, to start realizing their aims, to start realizing what they are good at. I can say that all of you listening to me, you are not sure about your goal yet, isn't it? Am I right? Am I saying rightly, or am I wrong? Yes. I am sure that all of you are not yet clear about your goal, what you want to become, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes, some of you know, right? And that is yes. That is why you need that is why you need the help of some elderly or some experienced people. From the experienced people only you will be able to be you will be able to unfold yourself. Unfold yourself means you will be able to open yourself, look at yourself where you are good at, isn't it? Right? So here another commission another commission which talk about the importance of guidance is Mudaliar Commission. Mudaliar Commission means another name for Mudaliar Commission is Secondary Education Commission. What is that? Secondary Education Commission. You can write down. Another commission which talk about guidance is Secondary Education Commission, or you can say Mudaliar Commission. Mudaliar. Mudaliar Commission. 1952 to 1953. 1952 to 1953. This commission, Mudaliar Commission, 1952 to 1953, also have recommended about the importance of educational guidance. Okay, what we are doing now is educational guidance, right? So this Modaliat Commission also talks about the educational guidance, that it should receive greater attention, okay, on the part of educational authority. I believe that all of you listening to me right now, the education system, they try to set up that every school should have a counselor. Every school from now on, they should have one counselor at least, so that this counselor will be able to guide the student where is their direction, where are they as good at, and where they are weak at. Okay, so let's see now, that is some of the history or the introduction about guidance. Now let's see to the meaning of guidance. Okay, let's see to the meaning of guidance. What do you mean by guidance? Okay, can I just get some perspective from you? How many of you can tell me what do you understand by this word guidance? You can write down there, or you can just answer to me. Okay, I think you better write down there. What is guidance to you? Let me get the answer from you. What is guidance to you? Let me see the answer. What is guidance to you? Please share your views. To show a way for us, good. What about the rest? May I, Kerpang, thank you. Yes, correct. To show a way for us, that is guidance. It's a direction, isn't it? What about the rest? Come on, everyone should participate. This class will not be interesting if you people do not participate. If I am only the one who speaks, then it's boring, isn't it? Right? So please try to speak. Please try to write there. Only one person who wrote just now. Yes, miss. Okay. What about the rest? Hello, M. Sabong, Amisha, Owo Agent, Darihun Marbanyang, ZEZ, whatever is here, Nafi Sabat, share. Please, give your point. Say no. You are different from him. Please tell me. Try to give your point. Same, miss, means like, you're lazy to tell or what? An advice or information, miss. Fine, good. Come on, share. I want everyone, good. Guidance to me means to give an idea or and to suggest. Good, Ilana Lingdo. Very good. What about the rest? I'm waiting. I'll not speak. I'm waiting. You people read. Keep on writing down, please. More. Okay, so without further ado, without wasting time here, let's move ahead. Okay, so I can understand for some of you who are hesitant to answer, I can say that I understand you. Don't worry, have your own time, okay? Because everyone is different, isn't it? Everyone is unique. So let's roll down to what is the meaning of guidance, okay? So for me, guidance is like a signal, or it's a signboard which give us direction. It's like, someone tell me that this will be good for me and this will not help me out, right? So guidance means helping people to okay, guidance means helping people to solve their own problem. It doesn't mean that you have to solve. The one who gives guidance does not need to solve the problem faced by the students, but actually it's just like helping them to show the direction. Let the students or let the other friends of yours solve their own problem, but you just give some suggestion, give some points, give some options, let them choose, let them decide. Okay, that is guidance for me, right? So this guidance is a general term which means helping people to make wise choice, solve the educational, vocational, personal problems, isn't it? So Man Bhalang, Mau Q, can you please off your audio mode? Off na itu audio mode ma. Man Bhalang, lada pios no yana, so off na itu audio mode. Man Bhalang, can you hear me? Okay, these things is there. Okay, don't worry. So it is this guidance. If you listen from the beginning, I told you during ancient time it is not organized. It is unorganized. Get this point clear. During ancient time, before we get born, this guidance is not yet organized. It's not formal yet. Okay, it is unorganized. But now guidance has been. Mandhalan, please off your audio mode. Mandhalan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Please off your audio mode, Mandhalang. If you touch your screen, if you touch on your screen, you off that like microphone one there. Ma, you off the microphone. Okay. Okay. You off the microphone.
Problem is.
Huh? It's not network problem, my dear. You just have to off your audio. You off your audio mode. I think I have to teach everyone. Okay, let's screenshot that. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Whatever it is. So here, let him learn by himself. Let us give time. Okay. Okay, good. Thank God. Just now. That is guys. See, that is how we allow people to solve by themselves. So here, it is an organized service, this guidance, which aims in helping people or individual to understand themselves. That is guidance, okay? And it's a process. Remember, I told you it is a process. It is an old concept. Well, how it's a process? Balaima, why it is called a process? Because we have to undergo some procedure. If you give any guidance in a formal way to any person, you have to undergo some procedure. You have to make sure that you follow some criteria in order to give a proper guidance, especially when it comes to vocational, education. Especially if you go to, yes, I can hear you, Manbha. Manbha, I request you if you can off your audio mode. No, Manbha, off your audio mode, please. Okay. Then,
Hello.
yes, Manbha, if you can off your audio mode, please. Off your audio mode. You can touch your screen, and then you will see a kind of microphone, and then you just touch that one, and then it will off your audio mode. Okay. Hello, Manbhalang, can you hear me? Okay. I think oh yes, tell me, my dear. Tell me. Okay, fine. I think you have some work. No, tell me.
Yeah, hear me.
Oh, please off your audio mode. Off your audio mode, please, Mambalang. Okay. So it is the process, because I told you it has to follow some procedure, some guidelines. Okay, that is why it is called a guidance is a process. Okay, it has to off some procedure. It has to follow some guidelines in order to prepare the student or an individual for future life. Okay, that is guidance, and it helps people to acquire more information about what is happening around them. That is guidance. Okay, and according to Mr. Proctor, according to this man, which is called Proctor, Proctor, according to this man, he said that, guidance is a process through which an individual or group are helped to make necessary adjustments. Hello. Now, I can tell you, some of you who are already, yes?
Hello?
Yes? What? Okay. I will increase my voice. Okay, fine. Can you hear me now?
Yes, miss.
Okay. See, I am telling about the meaning of guidance. Okay. Here we are still in the meaning of guidance. We are talking about the meaning of guidance. The guidance here, guidance means what? Guidance means helping individual like you to be able to know what you are good at, so that you will not be stuck anywhere, right? And then, for example, now, suppose you are at home. What do your parents mostly tell you to do, right? They always guide you. You do in this way, you will you follow this way, right? And then you make sure that you listen to them, because they want you to be in the good space, right? Most of the time they guide you, right? And this is assisting you. It's like assisting you, like guidance means like a kind of assistant. It helps you when suppose now you go in this direction and you fall down, and guidance is something like which helps you to stand up again, right? Which helps you to show the direction that you are coming in the wrong direction. You should go in this direction. That is guidance. Okay. And now guidance has become an organized service. It is an organized service which helps an individual to choose the right decision, to choose the right subject, to choose the right area, to make the right decision. Now, if you see around you, there are so many coaching center, right? There are so many coaching center who try to help you out to choose which area you are good at. Some of you are still confused, right? I can understand totally why you are confused, because not all of you can measure at the same level, right? Some of you will get what the teacher say, some of you will not get. I can understand that, right? And this this guidance nowadays, it has become a business for some of those people who will try to guide others, right? If you want to do if you want to be successful, you can also jump into this area of guidance, where you can give educational guidance service. You will serve other, how to provide them direction, which direction they should go, so that they will become more successful. They will be able to live their life in a good way. Understand? Okay. Now, also according to Rama Rao, he said that guidance is essentially an educative process, the outcomes of which are mental and educational preparedness for courses of action centered around the basic functions of men, especially those pertaining to vocational, recreational, and community service field. Hello. See, according to this Mr. Rama Rao, he said that guidance helps students to be mentally prepared, and to be aware of what is going to happen if you take this course of action, right? If you take this subject, you will know that you have to work hard. It will be difficult for you. You have to stay for 5 years. You have to stay for 4 years in order to complete the course, isn't it? So guidance actually prepare you mentally, physically, emotionally, so that before you jump into that ship, so that you should know your goal. Suppose for example, you want to go to Antarctica by ship. First, you already say that I want to go to Antarctica. Then the ship will take you there, isn't it? Because you have to go. Now just imagine you go in the middle of ocean, and you don't want to go anywhere, right? You have no goals. Then you will be confused. right? And that is why guidance is a process which help you being mentally prepared, physically prepared, emotionally prepared, socially prepared, and also help you to adapt well. It will guide you how to adjust with others. So these people who come to Shillong and take student from northeast, they will come with different good speaker, and this good speaker, they will try to influence you, like, okay, you take this thing because you are good in this thing, isn't it? And then they will tell you about the environment of the institution, about the climate of that place. So will you be able to bear the climate there? Will you be able to stay with those other tribe of people, right? So this kind of preparedness has been done under guidance service. Now, do you know what is guidance, right? So its guidance is simple. It's just helping people to know the right direction. That is guidance, okay? So let's see now the nature of guidance. Write down in your paper. We will see now about the nature of guidance, okay? What is this guidance actually? Okay, what are their features? What are the characteristics? What is their nature? So it's almost the same like meaning, okay, guidance. So it's just, nature is just how they promote your growth, okay, how they help you to grow well, how they help you to, this is the nature. So the nature of guidance, the first point you can write down there, it is the promotion of growth of the individual in self-direction. That is the first point. It is the promotion of growth of the individual in self-direction. It means that it helps every individual to be able to recognize, to be able to see the differences, to be able to look into yourself, to be able to introspect. When I say introspect, mean you reflect on yourself. You look into yourself. Where are you good at, and where is your weaknesses? You also have to know your weaknesses so that you will be able to help yourself out, right? Some of you will not be able to study well. What must be the yes, Jefferson?
Can you please repeat the first point?
Repeat the first point. The first point of the nature. Yes, I can hear you, Jefferson. Yes, I can hear you.
Nature of guidance.
Okay.
Nature of guidance.
Okay, the first point on the nature of guidance is it is promotion of growth of the individual in self-direction. It is promotion of growth of the individual in self-direction, okay? It is the promotions of growth of the individual in self-direction. That is the first point. It is promotion of growth of individual in self-direction. That is what I'm telling you. That is why this guidance, it actually promotes us. It encourages us to look into ourselves. Number two, write down number two. It is a continuous process which helps man to continue his struggle for adjustment in different situations. It is a continuous process which helps man to continue his struggle for adjustment in different situations. Now let me give you an example. I remember when I was doing my degree in St. Anthony's College, I stayed in hostel, Mama Margaret Hostel. Okay, I stayed there in Mama Margaret Hostel, and there is one girl. She came and approached me. She said, "Ivy, can you shift the room with me?" I said, why do I have to shift the room with you? She said that I cannot stay with that girl because I will not be able to adjust. It doesn't mean like she doesn't like that girl. It's just because she cannot adjust. She's the one who have problem with that girl. So she was crying, and yes, Sunny. Okay, it is a continuous process. Actually, can I tell you something to everyone? You don't have to worry about getting all the points because I will send you this same notes which I explained to you, okay? You don't have to worry about writing all the points. Only if you get something which is not here, which I say, then you can note down, okay? But actually, whatever I read down, actually, I will give you. You understand? The points is already here, but you just listen to what I'm trying to explain to you, okay? Okay. So here, what I'm trying to say, so that girl, she came crying to me. She said, Ivy, please shift a room with me. I said, then after I talk with her, I listen to her, then I start understanding why she cannot adjust, why she's not able to stay with her. Okay, then I said, okay, fine. Then she was so grateful, and she said, thank you so much. Then later I told her that from now on, I think it's better if you should adjust with anybody. Suppose if there is not a person who will be able to shift the room, then what will you do, right? So here, what I'm trying to tell you, that guidance, it has its own nature to help people to adjust to any situation. You understand now? Now, another one is this guidance is related to life. True, it is related to life because it contributes formally or informally to life. Because of someone who guide us, we are here. Let me tell you, my mother is the one who guide me that I am here right now. Right? She is always the one who helped me, especially when I am stuck. When I am stuck, she will be the one giving me guidance, right? And I'm not just saying that only my mother. Of course, there are some people who contributes to my directions, to my goal, right? Yes, but most importantly, my mother. So here, I would say that guidance relates to life because of guidance, we are able to straighten our life, right? We are able to make our life a more peaceful one, right? Because of guidance. So the next one, it mainly stressed on the complete development of potentialities. Okay, I remember when I was in class 7. Our teachers, they only choose those students who get first, second, third division in the class 5, 6, 7, and they will only choose those students to go for for district competition, state competition, district competition. Then one day, I know that I have the potential. Then I stood up, self reflection, right? Self direction. I already have the self direction. Then I stood up. I said, Miss, this is not the right way. You only choose those first people who got first, second, third in the class, and you allow them to go everywhere and compete with the rest. Do you think that we also will not do? I was a very challenging person, and then the teacher, she was shocked. Not everyone is there enough to stood up and tell the teacher that I am also able, I have the potential to go and compete with other students from other school. So the moment I stood up, other students also, they stood up. He said, Miss, me also I want to do. Next, me also I want to do. So the teacher, she have to do one test before she will select. Okay, she will have to conduct a test, a competition in the school before they will be selected for a district competition. So somehow I went home. I said, Mother, can you help me with this? She said, okay, but I will not be the one who will help you out. I will not be the one doing your work. You just go to the bookshelf, because we have the bookshelf. Then she said, you go and find the books by yourself. My mother, she gave me the direction, right? She said, there are some books there. You go and see those books and you read. You pick up the points and you write. So from there, I can tell that from that moment on, I was selected. I was the one selected to go for the district competition, not those students who got first, second, and third in the class. Okay, and then I went to district competition and I won. I bring laurels to the school, and from there on, people, they came to know about my potentiality. See, I'm not boasting here. I'm just telling that some people, they might underestimate you. They might say that you're not good, but you yourself should know whether you're good or not. Okay, because you know better than anyone. Understand? But you just need some guidance. You just need someone to direct you, to help you out. Okay, that's it. And here, another nature of guidance is it helps individual to establish harmonious relationship. Harmonious relationship. I'll give you another life example. Me and my brother. In Shillong now, I stay with my brothers. Do you think that we will always live peacefully? No. There will be small fight. There will be some differences in what we think, in what we do, right? So sometimes you will fight with your brothers. You will fight with your sisters. But, when my mother will always tell us, you should love each other, especially you brother and sister. You should respect each other. You should love each other. So our parent always taught us how to always love brother and sister, how to respect, how to forgive quickly. Forgive quickly. That's why whoever saw my status yesterday, yes, whoever saw my status today, you will find out my status written there. Forgive quickly, right? Isn't it? Do away with your ego. That is a direction for you to help you out to live a harmonious relationship. If you want to live peacefully, if you want to live peacefully with your parents or with your sister and brother, please forgive fast. Go and ask for forgiveness. Say sorry, even though sometimes you are not wrong. You know that they are wrong, but you ask forgiveness. You say sorry, and then you will have a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart. Then you will be able to do work properly. That I can assure you. Okay, so this is guidance. Okay, and another nature, it brings excellence among people. Excellent. I remember when I was doing my second year. This time, you people, there is no semester. In our time, there is annual. Okay. I remember when I was doing my second year, I was still confused what to do because I am a science student. I did my BSc. Okay, I did my BSc from St. Anthony's. Okay, and I remember I was still confused with my life. But my first year result is not good. My performance in first year is not good. Note that my first year performance is not good. I always get first division in matric 12, right? So in degree, for the first time in the first year, I got second. I was like, oh my God, that's not me, right? Why am I this? The thing is that I am not sure about what I do with that subject, right? So I went to a counselor. There is a counselor there in St. Anthony's. Actually, I was just curious. I said, let me sneak peek. What is there? What is this counseling center? Huh? Who's this counselor, right? I was not that familiar with this counselor thing. So I just went and sneak peek just out of curiosity. But I didn't know actually going to counseling center, going to guidance service, actually it helps me in my academic. It makes me perform well in the second year. So when I went there in the counseling center, there is one ma'am, she's there, and I was like, why I'm here. Then she asked, she just gave me one paper to fill in. Then I start filling in. When I start filling the paper, I was like, oh my God, I am not clear about myself. So later she dig me. Like when I said dig me, she dig my story. Okay. Then she find out that Irie, you have to do this, you have not to do this, so that you'll be able to perform it. In my second year, I did so well. Okay, I did so well. And then that is why I'm telling you, guidance help you to bring excellence among people. Okay. Another one, it gives educational service. That is another nature of guidance. It gives educational service, and then which helps students or teachers or anyone to deal with the problem properly. Okay. One problem with us, let me tell you, one problem with us when we guide others, we tend to do their problem. We tend to do their work, right? And we thought that, we are helping them. Can you please help me with my assignment? Give. I'll write your assignment. You thought that you helped them. Actually, you actually didn't help them. You make them more weak. Just imagine now, if your sister, she write your assignment, your sister may think that she helped you, or you may think that your sister helped you. That is wrong. That is completely wrong. Okay, I would say if help mean, suppose if like you can ask your sister just to draw the line of the assignment paper, or only when there is some exceptional cases that your hand is broken, you cannot write, then that is fine. That is understandable, right? But suppose if you can write, then what's the point of asking your sister to write, right? That's your duty. You have to do it, isn't it? Now, for example, now you go to the road, and you see some people, especially those, I would say, challenged people who cannot see. Those people have been trained. They have that stick. They can walk. But don't be so emotional that you will just go without asking them first. Before you want to help anyone, please ask them, do you think that I should help you, or you can do it by yourself? That is the question. Then just go and help them. They might feel irritated sometimes. You may underestimate them. Okay, don't underestimate them by helping them by thinking that, oh, see, I'm helping these people who cannot see, who cannot cross the road. Look. Be careful when it comes to helping. Okay, so I hope you understand that. So, and also in another nature of guidance, it helps person in achieving self-dependence. That's true. I remember guidance, the priest, Father Saji. I don't know how many of you know about Father Saji. I think some of you who used to come to St. Anthony's for a retreat, I think you might have heard about the name by Father Saji. This priest, he's a good man. He's a good soul. He can really guide me. Okay, and he helped me to look at, to be to be independent, to be self-dependent, not dependent on my parent. Right now, it doesn't mean like I'm not studying. I am doing another master degree from another university. Okay, I am studying at the same time, and I am working. So this Saturday I'll be having exam, and next week also exam. Okay, so that is why guidance is important for all of us. Okay, and this guidance is the program of integral part of the school. The school, they may not say that we don't need a counselor because there is a teacher. Yes, a teacher also is a counselor. Please know that, because the teacher is there with the students for 9 hours, for 6 hours, right? So for 6 hours, the teacher, imagine she is with the students and she's the one who guide. Okay, so that is one. Guidance is an integral part of the system of the school. Okay, because the teacher will guide you how to sing, will guide you how to dance, will guide you how to dress, especially when we have this program, will guide you how to write a paper, all those things, right? Then also it's a point of view which includes a positive attitude towards children. So guidance is something which helps you to become a positive person towards anything, right? So that's it. This is the nature of guidance. So we were talking about the guidance. Remember, guidance is already there right from ancient times, and especially they start recognizing guidance. The importance of guidance is after World War I, because of these veterans who have lost their hand, their legs, and they become disabled, and they become depressed. They stress out. They suicide. They this. That is why people need guidance. People need direction. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood about the meaning and nature of guidance. So maybe I will tell you when we will have another class. Okay, and I'm very grateful for all of you who attend this class. I can say that. Okay, and I will send these notes to you and some question, and I will give I think all of you have installed this Google Classroom. So in Google Classroom, I will use all your IDs, email ID. Remember, I asked your email ID before. Your email ID, I will invite you in Google Classroom, and then I will post some question for you to solve. Understand? You will have to solve there the question, and then I will give you marks, and then I will provide you some notes, whatever I have. Okay, and then I will also give you some tasks, some activity for you to do at home. It can be a small activity. It doesn't mean that you have to do activities every day. No, because of this pandemic and all, I didn't want you to stress out. Okay, so if anyone here who do not understand, you can answer. So you can ask me some question. Okay, whoever says without notes also means. I think so. Yes. Okay. Okay. So anyone, please, if you understand, please type yes. That yes, you have understood what I'm trying to explain to you. If no, write down no. Please type there yes or no. Do you all understand yes or no? I'm waiting for you. If you have any question, please feel free. If you have any question, please feel free. Okay. Okay, here, ping ping, where is that? Oh my god, so many messages here. Okay, now let me see the now one. Okay, about the Kothari, right? See, listen carefully, Sangni Ovani Boy. This Kothari Commission is a commission. It's like a committee. Now, to make you understand about this Kothari Commission, for example, now during coronavirus pandemic, the health department, they form different committee, right? The Rang Bachnong, they have the committee to look upon those people who have this virus, and this committee, they have to go and send food. They have to go and check out those containment area. These are committee, right? And they have to recommend this that people should not do this, people should do this, right? So the same thing, this Kothari Commission in the year 1964 to 66, this commission, they said that the guidance should be there right from primary level. Okay, that means the teachers needs to give guidance to the student from primary level so that it will help the students to prepare in the future life. That is Kothari Commission. Okay, you will learn about this Kothari Commission in the 3rd semester. Understand? 3rd, 4th semester. Anyone? Any question? Okay, I can't hear a thing from the beginning. Oh my god. Okay, some I missed because of network problem. I can understand that. Actually, I already record. Okay, but my recording it will not be. I mean the timing here is almost 1 hour. But if I record, I have to reduce my MB. Okay, so that okay. So okay, Kothari. It's not Kothari. It's Kothari. Kothari. Kothari Commission. Okay, let me write for you then. Okay. Okay, that is Kothari. Okay. Some people are smiling. You know, I have class right from 5 o'clock till now. I didn't take a break. I took a break only 2 or 3 minutes. So my throat is drying now. Okay. Okay. If you have no question, then I will say good night. Eat well. Have a sweet dream. And yes, and thank you so much. Okay, for your cooperation. We will meet in the next class, but I will inform you when you will be there with us. Okay. So any problem, you please type in WhatsApp. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Good night.
Good night, Miss.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Ano sama?